on Seattle Community Media, archive.org, and now on YouTube.
To find an idea, because the film was a little bit tough to dig into, and
her small audience. So let's see. Minute Movies is, we meet monthly at Seattle Film Institute, and every month we have a different theme. And
spinning wheel, a transmedia minute movie that you'll see in this first film.
yeah.
When we select
Film is a man on the street interviews and asks people what comes to mind when you hear the word media, or whatever the theme is for the month.
or we're just gonna
Yeah. Is that because the filmmakers aren't? So.
And what's yours? Is it? Are they all just called medium? Media?
No, mine's mixed media. It's the last one. The theme for this week for the special Minute Movie edition at Stiff.
Any thoughts? Well, I had different thoughts about it when I went into it, but I was thinking, you know, just the barrage of media and like kind of a
Here you go, let's play it.
Documentary here at Stiff in 2011. Empire over here somewhere. Smaller scale.
Public interest.
Your word. What you
Community media, so it'll be on 3 different.
On whatever their interpretation of that theme is, and then we screen the films at Seattle Film Institute on the third Sunday of every month.
Well,
And,
thank you for
yeah.
doing this at Stiff. It's just
Yeah.
so wonderful.
Be fair, okay?
Well, we're definitely old enough to drink alcohol, but that's pretty much it.
That's our maturity level.
Yeah, I had a ton of fun this year. This has really been, for whatever reason, the most fun year I've ever had. I love hanging out here in the U District. The theaters we have were all like really amazing.
The gallery.
Yeah, the gallery space was so great, having a space to kind of hang out, headquarters, all that stuff. Hopefully most of you had a chance to try out the Digipin Game Gallery, the Oculus Rift. A few months. We've always been, you know, just kind of a once-a-year festival. This last year, you know, we kind of experimented with doing off-season like panels and educational program, and we've decided to launch several new mini festivals throughout the year. So, like, if you made it to Cartoons and Bloody Marys this morning, we had a really good time. Along with your ticket, you get a nice Bloody Mary, and we saw some animated films that are mostly made for adults. That's going to be like its own festival, so. Keep an eye out for that. Into Penetration.
Yeah. Also is going to be its own festival unto itself. So start creating really sick and twisted films now. I mean, we're basically going to parcel out a bunch of different festivals throughout the year so that we can become more of a year-round presence as opposed to oh my God, it's Stiff time. You know, and I think that happens with a lot of us. It happens to me, and so it's. I think we feel important about, or feel it is important to actually get Stiff as a year-round presence on your minds. We want to stamp the forehead of your consciousness with Stiff all year round, and that's what we plan to do.
Cool deal, but we've grown to the point where we had to actually like write it down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have. I'll read the first part, and you can read the second part, maybe. So first, we have these two really incredible fans that, ever since before I started coming to Stiff, they've been coming to Stiff. They buy the passes every year. They come to films every single day. Bill and Lisa Kuhn. We really don't have time to like go through all of them, but some of our key volunteers that came and worked in the theaters, and so Wendy Gonzalez, who. Lee Dancy, he's our audio tech guy, and he's probably working on the gallery, so we have a sound system. Mark Carr, he was the tour guide for the Oculus Rift. Worthington, Alex Willis, Arlene DeCarowe, Dylan Hopper, Jessica Z, she's been shooting all of our stuff. We appreciate it. Matt Harrison, Naratha, we had an intern contact us this year from Bali in town going to school. And so, yeah, he came and worked on it and did some office work for us. Michelle Locke, Phil, Amberex, Susan Johnson.
Stiff, and I love the heart and the spirit and the soul of this festival. And I'd like to dedicate this award to all the men and women, and especially children in Bahrain who are still in prison, have been tortured, have been killed, lost family members, fighting for their freedom, for their democracy, and for basic human rights. And I just thank Stiff so much for giving me the opportunity to have their stories be told. So, thank you.
And where can we see this film?
The next screening in Seattle will be at the end of August at the Seattle Arab Fest, and there'll be other screenings. It just premiered. Witnessbahrain.com is the website, and if folks want to get screenings, then contact me afterwards, and we'll make that happen.
And now let's watch the trailer. So thank you so much.
It's been a long haul, and people seem to like the film, which, after 8 years, you're like, what are we doing? But, it seems to be getting a good audience, so we're very happy. Thank you.
It was actually a documentary that kind of cemented my relationship with Steph. Clint Berquist, one of the guys who started the festival, did a film called the Seattle Comedy Documentary about a comedy collective. That seeing that film and that page.
Then I can take my glasses off. Is that what you're saying?